Welcome back to my studio. Today we're going to do some very basic portrait lighting. So when I say basic, I do mean basic. This is going to be a single light. We're not going to do a multi-light setup or anything like that today. And this is a demonstration and assignment that I would give an introduction to studio lighting course. So this is definitely not for you advanced users. This is for people who want to get into studio lighting for the first time and they just don't really know where to start. So we're going to take a single light, we're going to move it around the model, and take a few pictures as we go along to see how that light shapes the shadow and light on the face. So in just a moment we're going to bring the model in, we're going to have her sit down here, and we'll go ahead and get set up. But before we get into the nitty-gritty, I want to take just a moment and thank all of my Patreons. Your support is what helps make videos like this possible. As well as those of you who support the channel by going through my merchandise store for t-shirts such as this, or for my framing squares, which I now have 3 new sizes, a whole plate and 2 different panoramics. So if you need some composition frame squares to practice and judge your shots, these can definitely help. You can get all those through the links down below. So this first light is just very flat lighting directly from the front. This would be similar to onboard camera flash, and it gives no modeling to the face and just washes out the features. One creative lighting that might be used would be underlighting, and this would be kind of the horror film movie flashlight under the chin sort of light. And then you might have just from the top at a 45-degree angle, but in front of the subject. This is often called butterfly lighting because of the shadow that's under the nose. It tends to look a little bit like a butterfly shape, and you can use that in a lot of fashion. They'll move the light so that the shadow just touches the top of the upper lip. All right, then from the side, you have the 45-degree angle from the side. This would be just to give some 3D modeling. And then at a 45-degree angle up with the 45 to the side would be Rembrandt. And that's usually defined with the triangle light under the eye on the shadow side of the face. Then directly to the side at the model's eye level, we have what is sometimes referred to in fashion as good and evil lighting. That would be where we have complete shadow on one side, complete light on the other, with a straight line down the center of the face. You can give some more dramatic lighting by moving that up at a 45-degree angle. Then you have 3/4 lighting. So this would be useful for, say, hair light. If you want something more fashion oriented, this is typically where a hair light would be if you're using multi-point lighting. Oop, there we go. Then directly from the back, when you have the light behind the model, this is often called angel lighting, and it's done one of 2 ways. In this case, we're leaving the exposure the same as the others. And so we're exposed for the back side of the head, so the face is in complete shadow. Then you could come in and adjust your camera settings. And when we do this, it will be exposed for the face, giving a bit more of a angelic look to the model. So hopefully you can see how the light really changes the mood of the image. So I would recommend get yourself a model. Could be a friend, a family member, even one of those weird styrofoam heads at Hobby Lobby. It's easier with somebody rather than just trying to do it yourself, so that you can see from the camera position how things change. and just get a light. I'm using just a handheld LED light, but you can certainly use just a shop light from Walmart or Lowe's, Home Depot, anything like that, with just a single light bulb and a reflector. This will help you move it around, see what the effects are, take some photographs, and really understand what the shadow and light is doing so that you can create the portrait that you want. Then, once you have a good handle on that, you can begin to add extra lights, such as a hair or accent light like this purple one that I've got up here, diffusers like what I have here to soften those shadows, and go from there. So hopefully this will get you started if you are just now trying to learn how to use lighting for portraits. So get out there, make some photographs, and have a great time. We'll see you next time.